Salam sejahtera. My name is Veni Messi Analaban, number metric A20A2058. The title of the study is Factor Influencing Customer Preference of Goods at Hypermarket in Kelantan. This study aims to provide an overview of the factors influencing shoppers' decisions when purchasing products from supermarket in Kelantan. Hypermarket that we choose is located in Kelantan, Semenanjung, have grown in popularity due to their diverse selection of goods and affordable price. Understanding consumer preference is crucial for hypermarkets to attract new customers and maintain their competitive edge. Key factors influencing consumer choice include price, quality, brand reputation, product variety, promotions, and discounts. The quantitative approach used in the study helps marketers and hypermarket management make informed decisions about goods, costs, and promotion. The findings can also benefit policy makers and industry stakeholders in planning of expansion and suitability of hypermarkets in the area. The problem aims to understand the factor influencing consumer purchasing decisions in hypermarkets in Kelantan. By identifying critical aspects, hypermarkets can improve product selection, price, and store environment, leading to increased sales, lasting customer relationship, and customer satisfaction. This knowledge can help businesses set up stores, charge products, run promotions, and take care of their customers. The research aims to analyze customer preference in Kelantan hypermarkets, compare product and brands, investigate promotional and discount activities, evaluate customer service and satisfaction, and study pricing effects on product choice.
Hi, my name is Cassidy Anak Thomas. My metric number is A20A1 to N9. Today I will present the literature review. In the literature review, we need to separate the IV and TV. From this study, our IV is customer preference. From the 10 articles that we choose, most of customers will say they trust the products recommendations by the commercials, and during COVID-19 most of customers will change their shopping methods, and COVID-19 can change the customer behavior. In this study, our DV is hypermarket. We choose the 10 article too, and then hypermarket was a main factor that can influence customer, and price among hypermarket can change the customer behavior, and then the distance of the hypermarket can be a factor that change the customer behavior too.
Hi, my name is Rasmawati. My metric number is A20B2264. I will present my part is research methodology. The term research methodology simply refers to the how of research study. In other words, research methodology is a way for a researcher to explain how they intend to conduct their research. The first one is research design. In the study, the primary data collection method is quantitative. The question is, factor influence the customer preference of goods at Kelantan was posed to 212 Kelantan residents. Secondly, methods and sources. To make this study success, we used an elemental survey which allowed the researcher to collect data about the respondents' population. The researcher will conduct a survey of customers in Kelantan, particularly customers or users in all hypermarket. The researcher will use the questionnaire. Respondents are typically asked questions about their personality, such as age, gender, race, and so on. The researcher can obtain more accurate final information using this questionnaire by running the answers obtained using the SPSS. For sample size, questionnaires created with Google Forms will be distributed online for them to complete. They can participate in a quick survey by simply filling out the Google form provided. Next, research instruments development. There are three parts to the questionnaire that respondents. Part A about the respondents' demography. Part B is about influencing factors of customer preference. Part C is about hypermarkets. And all questions in the questionnaire will be answered on a Likert scale. And last, analysis plan. This study employs several types of analysis, including reliability analysis, descriptive analysis, validity tests, regression tests, correlation tests, and factor analysis.
Hi, my name is Roslina binti Adamuddin and my metric number is A20822263. Now I'm going to present about data analysis for our research. There are demographic profiles in data analysis. We analyzed the 212 respondents we received and the chosen themes in this chapter. We collected questionnaires for this study, which were then delivered using SPSS. We used frequency analysis to describe the demographic profile data of all respondents in this study. The following characteristics are included in this analysis, which are respondents, age, gender, race, occupation, education, and income rate. The table above shows the mean and standard deviation for demographic profile. The mean and standard deviation for age category indicates 2.18 and 0.713. For gender, it is recorded as 1.73 for mean and 0.447 for standard deviation. Followed by race category, it has 2.13 and 1.236 for the value of mean and standard deviation, while the value of job are 2.36 and 0.77. Next is education. It was recorded 2.87 for the mean value and 0.909 for the standard deviation value. Lastly, income rate. It indicates 1.98 and 1.172 for mean and standard deviation value. The value of cross-bar alpha for independent variable, which is customer preference, is 0.763. This means the value is questionable and accepted in the reliability test, while for dependent variable, which is hypermarket, we recorded 0.847, which means the value is in the good level for reliability test. For the next point is ANOVA. For independent variable, based on the table above, the F value is 9.341 that obtained by dividing the value of mean square, which is 4.924, with the mean square schedule 0.527, and the result shows is 9.341. For dependent variable, it reached significance with a p-value of 0.003. The value is less than the 0.05 alpha level. This means there is a significant relationship between the independent variable. For the regression test, the value of correlation between customer preference and hypermarket is 0.554. It implies that there is a moderately good association between these two factors. For the value of model summary, the R-square value, which is 0.307 in the table, indicates that constant and customer preference CP can both make up 30.7% of the variation in the total. For Durbin-Watson's value might be between 0 and 4, The Durbin-Watson coefficient is 1.692 and the correlation is in the favor. The diagram shows the normal p-plot of data analysis. It is a graphical tool for determining whether or not a data set lacks a normal distribution. Using a theoretical normal distribution, the data will be plotted until each point forms a straight line. The point in this figure creates a nearly linear pattern, indicating that the normal distribution is an excellent fit for this data. And then for this figure, it shows scatter plot analysis. A scatter plot shows the association of two variables in a data set. It is a two-dimensional plane that represents data points. The independent variable is shown on the x-axis, while the dependent variable is shown on the y-axis. In factor analysis, there is a KMO and Butler test. For independent variable, this test sees all of the data examined. If the value is greater than 0.5 and the significance level for Butler's test is less than 0.05, the data exhibits a high correlation. Collinearity has proved that when paired with other variables, a single variable can be greatly powerful. The value of KMO in this table is 0.8, indicating that it is a good value for this analysis. And then for KMO and Butler test, independent variable, the collinearity has proved that when paired with other variables, a single variable can be substantially powerful. The value of KMO in this table is 0.861, indicating that it is a good value for this analysis. Same goes to independent variable. Only that, for script plot for customer preference, which is independent variable, a script plot can assist in determining the best number of components. Each value in that component is shown separately. In general, components on shallow grades make minimal contribution to the solution. A script plot can assist in determining the best number of components. The agent values in the plot above form a straight line from component 1 to component 2. A script plot for dependent variable is from component 1 to component 2. The agent values in the plot above form a straight line. The agent value for components 2 and 3 is the same. For this summary, at this point, we can go through the quantitative analysis approach that was used to carry out this study. This method is used to collect responder data using Google Forms and has been thoroughly and clearly documented. The first stage is to determine the goal of the study by determining the sample and population as well as data analysis methodologies. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Next, I will present the contributions to knowledge. The title of this study is Factor Influence the Customer Preference of Goods at Hypermarket in Kelantan. We have 212 respondents during this study. The knowledge that we get in this article is a few factors that can influence the customer preference to making choice over hypermarket in Kelantan. And then we get the respondent from the local people in Pangkalan Cepa. And we use the quantitative method during this study, and we learn how to work in team, which is we find together the respondents amongst Pangkalan Cepa citizens.